Okay, so I got finished watching Marlena's makeup trends for 2025 video, and I was just like going through like a mental checklist as I was watching the video, just thinking about things that I already had and I actually really love. So I thought I'd share them with you guys in case you wanted to know some affordable options, or you might already have them in your collection. So I thought I'd go through it. So one of the things she talked about are the pearlescent finish eyeshadows. So I guess what she's trying to say that's gonna like be the thing for 2025 is like people are kind of starting to get away from the clean girl makeup, and so they're gonna be using like just a singular eyeshadow that's like a pretty kind of pearlescent color, to just add like a pop of color but still not doing like, you know, crease and blending and all that jazz. And so what I thought about when she was talking about this were the ColourPop Super Shock shadows. So these are some neutral ones that I really love. This first one here is Frog, and this one is like, honestly, you could probably even use it as a highlighter if you really like highlighters. This one I prefer more. This is the color Ritz. It's such a like beautiful like neutral taupey brown color. And then these are more fun colors. So this one is in the shade Bay, and it's kind of, you know, navy, purpley, dark. It's kind of like, I'm pretty sure she had mentioned duochromes. So it's almost kind of like a duochrome. That one is. Here's a green one. This one's in the shade Fruit Punch. This one, I feel like it's not like green enough, so I haven't used that one as much, but yeah. This one I have not used yet because I'm a weirdo, but I love this color. It's Cuteologist. It's such a beautiful red. Anyway, next, also, are like ColourPop palettes, and honestly, I feel like you could probably find in your ColourPop palettes colors that are, you know, similar to the Super Shock, but with the palettes, I'm specifically talking about pastels. So I guess Marlena's saying that pastels are going to be in style, and I love the pastels in the Mint to Be palette. As you can see, you have like several options there, and anytime that I have done like a mint look or something with mint, I do wind up using this palette. It's such a pretty shade range, and the colors are really blendable, and just like I love using them. Another one would be Blue Moon. This one kind of has just like only two blues, but I feel like blue is like a color that, I don't know. In the past, when I have tried like more affordable blues, they're kind of like chalky, and these are not. These have more pigment in them, so I highly recommend those. The next thing that she had talked about, which I didn't get like 100%, so I'm just going off pictures that I looked up or that she was showing on screen, but she was talking about cloud skin being in style. So like, it's not like all about being like super dewy, which I say with dewy-ish skin today, and I did not mean for that to happen. But anyway, I'm not wearing this today, but it is the Tier Red Cushion Foundation, and you're probably thinking, Foopy, this is $30. What do you mean affordable? There are minis of this, and I highly recommend that you go with the mini. If you know you just want to try this out, you're not 100% sure, because I will say, as an oily skin person, this looks amazing on my skin, and it will last on my skin a very long time. But as I get oily throughout the day, I'll kind of have the situation where like if I touch my skin or if I scratch at my skin, like it'll just kind of like, you know, rub off. As far as the finish goes though, oh my gosh, it's unlike anything I've ever used. I'm sure you've heard a lot of people rant about this thing, so I'm not gonna go on too much about it, but just overall the finish, I feel like if you need foundation, if you need the coverage, this is what you're gonna want to get for cloud skin. And then the next thing is gonna be cool tone lips. So Marlena's saying that we're stepping away from like warm tone colors on our lips, which I never really did that so much. Like I feel like I did that many years ago, and then I just kind of stopped. Maybe I'm crazy, but if I understood what she's talking about, I'm thinking of like the Kylie colors. I'm probably wrong. Point is, this cool tone pink gloss I absolutely love. It's in the color Eclair, and it smells so good. If you haven't tried the butter glosses, please go buy it. You don't like, get a different color if you need to. Do not let these die. They smell delicious. The formula is so good. But I thought I'd recommend this one because I know it looks pretty dark on camera, but I promise, like, on your lips it does sheer out, and I feel like this is a color that would look good on multiple different skin tones just because of how deep it is and how it's not that much of like a taupey color, if that makes sense. And it also has like the vibrancy of the pink. I really love this gloss. It's one of my favorite glosses ever. The next thing is colored mascara. So funnily enough, I have to wear waterproof mascara because my skin is just so oily that it'll just start transferring. But I do remember wearing this like on a shift to work, and it stayed on very well. So I know that I went out of my way to kind of set my under eyes a little bit more and just, you know, just use primers and stuff like that. However, I was just so blown away by this mascara. It was so beautiful. I actually followed a tutorial off of TikTok of like combining this with like a pink shadow look. It looked absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, as far as like colorful mascaras, I highly recommend the L'Oreal Voluminous ones. And then the last thing is going into blush. So I guess she's saying that like bronzing, like a lot of bronzing is going to be out of style, and what's going to be in style is going to be something called blush touring or blonzers, which is like basically blushes that have like bronziness. They have like brown taupey colors in them, and I thought I would show you guys this color. This is the LA Colors in Toast, and it very much like fits that exact tone that she's talking about. This is one of my favorite like blushes in my collection. I had to repurchase it because I broke one of them because I tried to depot it, and they don't like these cannot be depotted. But anyway, you can find these at $1.25 Tree. And I was for a while scared of using it once I got the new one, because I don't know if you guys have heard all this stuff about like dollar stores and like the quality and the plastics, etc. But from what I looked into it, it doesn't have anything scary other than talc. And yeah, I should probably stay away from talc, but I'll be honest, there's a lot of like high-end products that I have that have talc, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good color. I like that color. So yeah, that is it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did, please leave a like. Please subscribe and let me know if there's any other videos you want to see from me. Thank you for spending time with me. Bye.